Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as England. Let us continue on for last left off. So we have taken the territory from France. We have made them release a handful of their puppet states. And they're also paying us 10% of their gold. So we're actually looking pretty good. We can cut army maintenance down a little bit here. How much are they paying us for? 3.34, which I think is pretty decent. Fort maintenance is still very high. It's like we don't need a fort here anymore. Turn this fort off. Turn this fort off. Turn that fort off. We'll keep these two forts. We probably actually do not need two forts in England, though. Because that should be good enough for where we are. We'll send you over to across the channel, though. And because we have too many leaders, we have one too many. I am going to just dismiss you. We spent 50 military points on it, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yes, explore the coastline up here. And if we can get some colonies in Greenland, I think that's okay. It gives us basically a launching point into North America, which is what we're wanting. This is 411 away. Really? Really? Okay, well that sucks. We don't want to go to Africa, though, so let's go to the coast here. We'll get some prestige out of this. I think that seems okay. What can I do? I mean, I can actually humiliate Denmark again. They've already insulted him. Who else am I rival to? Oh, I am rival to Burgundy. So you know what, Burgundy? I will just insult you for another 5 power protection. And that's good for now. Austria, when can we get an alliance back? We can't get an alliance until 93. But I do want an Austrian alliance. Being allied to the Holy Roman Empire, I think, seems like it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I still think that is okay for now. So I would say England is looking pretty solid. We've gotten more exploration done. Keep exploring. Yeah, exploring to the Caribbean. That seems okay. And we can now see the coast over here of Newfoundland. But none of this is within range. Is there, winds are going this way. Unfortunately, we can't go in that direction quite yet. Maybe the Caribbean has something for us. We'll see. You're some peasants. I mean, France still definitely has a scary army. But our peace deal is going to last until 95. So you have 11 years until we have to really worry about the French at all. And actually, killing you might be faster. You are allied to Burgundy, which is a little bit of an issue. But Burgundy, there's a decent chance they're just going to have the Burgundian inheritance event fire. Yeah, I don't care what Burgundy says. I just want the 10 prestige. Thank you very much. But clearly, we do need our military to be stronger. We still haven't done this. Actually, no, we have. We just need to be 1500, and we can maybe get the event that we need, which would be nice. But my boats are not protecting trade. They should be protecting trade in the English Channel. Thank you very much. Our trade income is going to go 14.6, 16.7. Unless we want it to be somewhere else, because right now we already have 53%. The North Sea, we have 34. Where are my ships? What if protecting trade in, like Lubeck makes more sense? 14.65. Let's just wait one more month. 15.5. So it is still slightly worse. You can now see some territory in the Caribbean, but I'm assuming you are also still a little bit too far for us to actually colonize. Anyways. Well, we're getting more and more information, which is nice. Our next idea, like, we already have our heavy combat ship. Naval tradition is going to go up. 10% more production efficiency is not bad. And our 10% combat ability is quite nice as well. Austria's been re-elected to be the HRE, which is not a surprise. And I'm assuming there's nothing else you can... Oh, no, you can actually explore some of the coastline down there in Africa. And I'm guessing we still cannot get down there. Not quite yet. At Diplotech 7, we get an upgrade. But, like, that's so far away from right now, which is a bit of an issue. Oh, absolutely. Let me just see. What are we making more money off of? Yeah, let's go for the extra trade efficiency. Making 18.84 ducats right now, which I think is pretty good. How is French and the Scottish? They're a little bit upset, but they're not too bad. Just for enemies. Could get a 0.21 on some of these other provinces. And eventually, you do want to manufacture in your capital for one of the future events, but I think for right now we're kind of fine. Most money in Bordeaux, and now that we are kind of in a pretty safe location, I would say. Now marketplace, just give me those trade goods, thank you. And maybe like do we need barracks? I mean, our manpower is actually doing fine. What about production efficiency? Yeah, build a handful of those guys as well. Lose 1 stability, which I don't want to lose. 251 ducats. I just spent all that money. But you know what? We'll take out 1 loan. I think it's kind of okay. 1 loan for 240. Like, again, we're making 18 ducats a month. We can have that paid back probably within a year. So it's really not too bad. You guys are all ready to upgrade soon. Corruption's probably a little bit high because of, actually, it's not actually going up right now. I thought it would be going up because of, unbalanced research, but apparently right now it's actually not too big of a deal. Everything in the world is looking pretty... You guys are actually at war. Is this your independence war? Yes, it is. You can also get a new idea. Settler increase going up. Really isn't important right now. We actually need to save up our points for, to maybe get our way up to Diplotech 7 so we can get more colonial range. Right now, our colonial range is hot garbage. You will also now protect trade also in... Well, you're protecting right now Lubeck. But I think it is still worse than protecting in the English Channel. Yeah, it's slightly worse. So you also are going to protect trade in the English Channel as well. How many, we also can get Diplotech 5, which we're definitely going to do. Gives actually some more trade bonuses as well, so, you know, that's also just quite nice. And really, only the French separatists really have any problems with us at the moment. And our accepted cultures. Rona cultures 2. We can't really get anybody else. Getting, like, the Irish or the Scottish would be nice as well, but, you know, it is what it is. And now that we have artillery pieces, we want to immediately buy a handful of that, as well as paying off our loan, because we are paying 0.8 into that, which I don't want to do. Can I buy artillery? Yes, there we go. We'll try to get our way. Maybe like 5 artillery pieces in this area would be nice for us. The artillery are good. Like, what are you right now? You actually have way too many cavalry. All things considered. And then next month we'll get like 1 more. I mean, what's your supply year? 31. So she should still be good. We lost 20 prestige. Fantastic. How did I fail that? I thought we were doing fine on it, but... Land maintenance. Go for visor cost again. Maybe there was something I was missing, I'm not too sure. Gain the corruption. Lose 10 military power because we just upgraded our technology. We should have a nice 30 stack. With decent artillery support. Right now we are at 17.65. I know the artillery, again, like, they're not that great. Colonial range was 20%. Absolutely. Does that give us a range to do anything now? The answer is not really. We're at plus 70%. We can't get an ability. Are any of you... +1, +1, +1 is pretty good. Aggressive expansion impact. Unrest -5 is okay. We've also done 2 of these, which is nice. Aggressive expansion impact -10%. Interrain of capital. What is our capital? Farmlands? I don't know which one of you is actually better. I mean, this is clearly good. But, like, how... I mean, I think this ends in, like, 12 years. So what helps us out the most in the next 12 years? Probably aggressive expansion impact? Or the +1 combat. Yeah, we'll go with you. So I think a lot of this area is farmlands as well. Just in case, you know, there's any potential future war with France, we want to be prepared for that. Coastal defenses, workshop efficiency. I mean, I think you guys basically have one of everything. But we can't get any of you till Tech 11. And everything else is also very expensive. So that's okay for now. And corruption is going to be going down just fine at the end of the year. And our truce with Scotland has expired. You are allied with France. France would join the war. Castile would join the war with us. But, I mean, I don't know if we want to fight France again right away. I mean, we've lost our claim on Artois. That's fine. Actually, when do... These are permanent claims. I mean, actually, do I want to just attack Paris again? I mean, what's aggressive expansion right now? It's pretty high in Scotland. It's pretty high in France and Burgundy. Which is not a huge surprise. Do you have any claims, by the way? You have cores, but it's all over my territory, so I really doubt you'd want to be my friend in this. And we still cannot be allies quite yet. But I'm sure we will be soon. Yeah, I'll have a truce with you. I mean, part of me is just like, attack France again and just kick them in the shins while they're down. Because they have a 26 stack. I have a 29,000 troops. I have 29,000 troops right next to them. You have 6,000 men up here. We probably actually would want to deploy at least a handful of artillery in this army. Let's just say 4 of them. So we can, no matter what, basically kill kill Scotland, because with artillery we should be looking good on that. Not even to really do any actual damage. But just to fight the French again and force them to release more territory. So without France in the game, we're going to be looking pretty nice. And also all of our claims to the area, you know, taking all this would be nice as well. But these permanent claims, they are. And our mission's good for any of those kind of stuff. Subjugate France. One following is true. If we own Paris, we do get this automatically. Conquer Brittany. We've technically not discovered the Americas quite yet. But I mean, just killing France right away. No, now you have 37 divisions. How did you get 37,000 men all of a sudden? I don't know. Because a moment ago you had 20. Now you have 20. Now you're actually just getting rid of them. Are you fighting rebels? I'm actually not too sure what you guys are actually doing. We actually might want to wait till France is in war again. And once France is once again at war, then we attack. Because who else are you allied to? Well, you're allied to Savoy. But if we attack Scotland, it would kind of bypass Savoy. We wouldn't have to worry about them. Yes, I will take the inflation for the admin points so we can get up to Tech 7. And what would he want next? I mean, part of me is like expansion ideas. I mean, the extra merchant would be nice. But on the other hand, innovation's always nice with a cheaper technology. Like, you kind of just get... Like, it just saves you a bunch of points. At minimum, at base cost, that's at least 60 points per tech. Pulse Advise just goes up. That one's, like, not as great. Military tech cost going down would also not be too bad. So, I mean, naval ideas also make sense, where we are England. But I think we have more military points than we have admin points right now, so you probably want to go for a military tech idea. I mean, the 10% cheaper military tech cost is nice. Combat ability plus 10%. Durability. I mean, just having better units, because quantity doesn't make a lot of sense, because I don't think England has that much population. Absolutism goes up. Manpower. I think quality, I think, seems good for us. We're almost at Tech 6. The dock, I wish it kind of give us some more range, but apparently it doesn't, which is unfortunate. I'm trying to think, like, what? Norway is allied to Poland. Like, it'd be nice for me to take over this area. I mean, we could get an alliance with you, which isn't too bad. But if I was to, like, somehow... I mean, if I was to attack Scotland, we'd probably want... Whatever gives us the most range would probably be, like, this island here. Like, it might give us more range. Maybe. If 30 development, we would get this going. Hold 3 thrones. We just don't have any territory in a different continent. Otherwise, we could start a golden era now, which doesn't seem like a bad idea. Lancaster is still the heir to the throne. He's 57, and you are 59. So there's a slight chance we can become the King of Portugal. Maybe. Charles James Lancaster. You're technically a different Lancaster. It's not exactly the same person. But just having the same dynasty on the throne seems good. The global settler increase plus 10 isn't bad, but we really, really, really need the level 7 range modifier. You'll be ready in 96. So 5 years, we should hopefully at least get some colonization going. Yeah, of course we'll go for a royal marriage with you. Steel is still one of my good friends. It's everywhere right now that is this, like, light green color. Burgundy's looking... But actually have an alliance with Austria. Are you a puppet of theirs? You are in a personal union. Interesting. After that... Who do you want to rival? Not any of our allies, obviously. What about, like, Hungary? Or Poland? I'm going to choose Hungary just because I feel like it's going to be easier for us to eclipse them. And if we eclipse them... We can't do an alliance. Next year we can get the alliance back up. But if we eclipse Hungary... essentially we'll get some more power projection, which I think is just good for us. Get a 10% siege ability bonus. That seems good for us. Austria is allied to a lot of people, and having Burgundy on their side is nice. Because if we can use Burgundy's army to also help fight the French, like, that's just good. A lot of people would like to ally with us. You are friendly, which I appreciate. Burgundy wants military access because you are... I mean, you're not at war, so I'm actually not too sure what you want the access for. But sure, you can have it. Oh, you want it maybe to go fight the peasants? Maybe you want to kill some rebels? I'm not too sure, actually, what your plan there is. And once again, you have 27,000 men. We don't have any favors with them. But in a few months, we can get our alliance back up and maybe get this to work out properly. I don't even know where the Scottish army is. But France is at war. They're actually already at war with Austria. And what that means is that we kind of have to attack, right? Like, how could we not attack them right now? Castile wouldn't say yes. They're fighting another war against you in the south. But I think we do it. Even if we're going to be the only ones... Oh, yeah, I do need to generate the claims. Can I get outer... Yeah, we're going to basically try to claim the furthest territory up towards the north to maybe give us a little bit more range. I mean, you're fighting Venice as well. Is Hungary a royal vassal under you? You're not. You're just in an alliance. Okay. But I think I am just going to declare war on Scotland. France would join. It's like, I would really, really like you guys. You're also fighting another war. Who are you fighting against? Fighting against Liège? I mean, how many... Who are you at? You're at war with so many people right now. We have to try, right? Confirm the war, march into these territories. But I think that's going to be a good time for us to... Do I have a better general? No. But I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoy, please thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.